Today is Xbox's big day, the 20th anniversary, and Xbox dropped a ton of huge announcements. And yeah, the rumors were indeed true. We have a lot here to talk about, so let's get into it. What is going on, everybody? It is Randall Thor 19, the man with the million, back again with another video. I hope everybody is having a great day, and I know all the Halo fans across the world certainly are. If you guys can do me a huge favor, please hit that like and subscribe button and share this video out on social media. It means a lot to me. Thank you guys for all the continued support. Today was a very big day for Xbox as they celebrated their 20th anniversary with a very short but sweet 30-minute stream on YouTube and Twitch where Phil Spencer and Sarah Bond took the stage to talk about what Xbox meant to everybody for these last 20 years, and they especially highlighted game creators and, most importantly, gamers like myself and everybody watching this video about what Xbox means to us. Now, in the lead up to this event, we were told to not expect any new game announcements, and that ended up being true. Microsoft didn't talk about anything coming in the future like Avowed or Fable, and they certainly didn't announce any brand new games. However, that doesn't mean that this event wasn't filled with some big announcements. We had 70 games added to backwards compatibility, with over 20 getting FPS Boost, and I'll be going through that list a little bit later on in the video. But yes, the rumors were true. Over the weekend, rumors were swirling that 343 would be launching Halo Infinite on the 15th as a surprise. You had a Pringles countdown, you had store information, everybody was talking about it. Some people couldn't believe it. Even leading up to this event about an hour before, people were taking bets saying, you know what, I can't believe Xbox would do this because it's going to take some wind out of the sales of Forza Horizon 5, which I think is about to cross 9 million players really soon, which is ridiculously impressive. But yes, the rumors were true. Halo Infinite is available to play right now, whether you're on the Xbox One, the Series X or S, PC, cloud gaming. It is a beta that you can play all the way into the lead up of the official launch of the game on December 8th with the campaign, and all your progress transfers over. So over at the Xbox Newswire blog, this is what they had to say. Halo Infinite multiplayer beta is available now. As a thank you to the Xbox community for 20 years of support, 343 Industries launched the free-to-play Halo Infinite multiplayer beta and Season 1 3 weeks early, available starting now for all players on Series X and S, Xbox One, and Windows PC. It will also be available via Xbox Cloud Gaming starting later today. Players can enjoy the Season 1 content including all maps, core modes, academy features, and Battle Pass, and all of their progress carries over into the full Halo Infinite launch on December 8th. I gotta say, it was really cool watching the stream and seeing Joseph Staten and Tom French with those big smiles announcing to the world that the baby they had been working on was finally getting ready to release, and what a surprise it was to be able to launch the Halo Infinite multiplayer today in beta form to pretty much everybody. It certainly has to be a weight off the shoulders to get this game out in people's hands, but of course we still have the campaign, which will be launching on December 8th. In fact, that's when the full game launches. This multiplayer release is quote-unquote a beta, but it certainly has taken the internet by storm. If you go on Twitter right now, basically everything Halo and Xbox is all trending, and all anybody wants to do right now is download Halo on their consoles or PC and just play that. And honestly, I feel a little bit bad for Battlefield. It had its early access release last week, and a lot of the reviews and previews haven't been kind. It has a lot of issues. It's launching in full this Friday, and here comes this fully featured Halo Infinite multiplayer, which, judging from the 2 flights, is going to be rock solid. So I sort of feel bad for Battlefield. And you have to ask yourself, was this the plan the entire time? Was 343 always looking to release some form of the game on the 20th anniversary? Remember, the game was supposed to launch with the Xbox Series X and S on November 10th, but it got delayed for a year. Were they always trying to position themselves to be able to release a beta on November 15th? Because if you go back to the delay, everybody sort of predicted, yeah, the full game is going to launch on November 15th. It's the 20th anniversary. But then we got the reveal that the game was going to be launching on December 6th, and people were a little disappointed. It made a lot of sense to launch on the 15th, but let the team have as much time as possible to get it right. And here 343 is surprising everybody with a stealth drop. And you just have to wonder how much of this was part of the plan. And you know, just for comparison's sake, we already know that Forza Horizon 5 was the largest day one release for Xbox Game Studios, as Phil Spencer talked about last week. 4.5 million players day one. I think it's about to cross 9 million and it hasn't even been a week yet. Can this stealth launch of Halo Infinite's free-to-play multiplayer suite actually beat Forza Horizon 5's day one record or its week record? Let me know in the comments below. Now, the other big announcement that Xbox had today was in regards to backwards compatibility, and it's something that I've been expecting Microsoft to do since they announced this event. What better way to celebrate your 20 years with the OG Xbox, the 360, the Xbox One, than with releasing a new batch of backwards compatibility titles, and that's exactly what they did. Over on the Xbox Newswire blog, they say, today, we're excited to add 70 plus Xbox 360 and original Xbox games to our backwards compatibility catalog in celebration of our 20th anniversary. This includes many of your top requested fan favorites, including the entire Max Payne series and the Fear franchise are now playable on Xbox Series X and S and Xbox One consoles for the first time. The entire Skate franchise is now complete, with the addition of Skate 2 and playable on both the Series X and S and Xbox One consoles. We've also heard the desire for more original Xbox titles to be added to the catalog. We are pleased to announce we are able to bring more than 20 plus original Xbox titles to an entire new generation of gamers, including Dead or Alive Ultimate, Star Wars Jedi Knight 2, Star Wars Starfighter, and the Atagi franchise. Every backward compatible title added today will experience improved visual quality with auto HDR on supported displays, which automatically adds HDR enhancements on the Series X and S. Original Xbox games will experience a resolution increase on all Xbox Series X and S and Xbox One consoles on supported displays, such as 4x resolution increase on the Series X and Xbox One X, a 3x resolution increase on the Series S, and a 2x resolution increase on Xbox One S and the Xbox One. Players will experience even smoother gameplay on 11 titles added today via FPS Boost, which doubles the original frame rate up to 60 frames, including Fear, Fear 3, Binary Domain, and Nier. We're also excited to announce we enabled FPS Boost on 26 more titles from the existing catalog, including top requested titles such as the entire Gears of War franchise, Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, Elder Scrolls Oblivion, Dragon Age Origins, Dead Space 2 and 3, Alan Wake, and Sonic Generations. And beginning today, FPS Boost is rolling out to the 33 titles via Xbox Cloud Gaming that were previously enhanced in the Series X and S, including Fallout 4, Fallout 76, and The Evil Within 2. This latest and final addition of 70 plus titles to the backwards compatibility program was only possible through the passion and feedback from the community. Your constant requests for specific titles and enhancements encourage the backwards compatibility team to partner with the original creators to preserve thousands of games from over 4 generations of Xbox. While we continue to stay focused on preserving and enhancing the art form of games, we have reached the limit of our ability to bring new games to the catalog from the past due to licensing, legal, and technical constraints. Thank you for being part of the journey with us. So in the end, this sort of ended up being a bittersweet moment for fans of backwards compatibility. Yes, we get 76 new titles added to Back Compat. However, this is going to be the last batch due to licensing and legal issues. Now, I threw it up here on screen. You can see all the new titles coming to Back Compat. And if you want my recommendations, you know, there's some fun titles here. 50 Cent Blood on the Sand is actually quite fun, and I was surprised they were able to get around the legal and licensing issues around that game. Please, play Binary Domain. It is excellent. That game should have been played by so many more people. Of course, the Max Payne franchise, Max Payne 1, 2, and 3 are incredible. Max Payne 3 is one of my favorite games from the Xbox 360 generation, and it is so cool to see that added to Back Compat. I am also a big fan of the Fear franchise, so seeing Fear, Fear 2, Fear 3 and Fear Files added is super cool. Make sure you guys go play Fear and Fear 2. They're great games. As for OG Xbox titles, I really did enjoy Manhunt as well as the Time Splitters games. I think those are worth checking out as well. So let me know in the comments below if any of these titles interest you and if you're going to play any of them via back compat. Now, the last thing that Xbox announced today was the documentary, which looks pretty damn cool because I want to know more about the secret history of Xbox, what went on with the 360 and the Red Ring of Death, and what made the executives at Xbox want to bundle Connect with the Xbox One and give it that exorbitant $500 price point. Well, I guess we're going to be finding out around December 13th because that is when Power On, the story of Xbox, releases. This December, we invite you to go behind the scenes and discover the true story behind the creation of Xbox and the 20-year journey that followed. Told by the team that lived it, Power On, the story of Xbox is a documentary series that takes you back to the scrappy beginnings of Xbox as a passion project from a small group of gamers within Microsoft. It continues through the generations and shares never-seen-before details about some of Xbox's biggest challenges, like the dreaded Red Ring of Death. All 6 episodes will be available to watch globally starting December 13th on a variety of video platforms. So that's all the big news that was dropped today from the 20th anniversary stream. Let me know what you thought of the event in the comments below. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Please share this out on social media. Hit that notification bell. And if you want to take your support for the channel even further, you can always hit that join button. Thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next video. Later.